Hi everyone, this is David of Chide with Books of Chide, and we are at chapter 4 with the 100 Simple Secrets of Successful People by David Niven Ph.D. There we go. Now today's chapter is called Take Small Victories. Let's check it out. Now I do admit this one knocks home. This one speaks to home deeply. This is awesome. There is nothing I have encountered. I'm speaking a bit off the cuff here, but momentum from small victories is truly something to behold. Especially if you're used to failure, a lot of failure, the small victories can truly turn the tide. If you, somebody I'm actually subscribed to called Andrew Huberman, freaking awesome. Just started watching his videos on stuff like dopamine and just the way your brain is geared towards reward. The small victories, they could help a lot of stimulating that process, that growth, and that internal reward that motivates you to keep going. Because it's a reward behavior. Now, I'm no neuroscientist myself, so I couldn't be mispronouncing or saying something's quite stupid, but essentially, achieving the reward is a good stimulus to further motivate you for reward in the future. It's a good stuff. It's actually something not hypothetical, I have a hypothesis about it, that people who are successful today just by random chance and to a degree upbringing, they simply had some things a bit better in youth that led to a bit more external not exploration, but the willingness to put yourself out there, that it builds on itself. Small victories build on themselves tremendously, absolutely tremendously. I've seen massive change when you take a small challenge, get a small victory, but you keep building on it. So definitely, this dude, he says, small stream of minor accomplishments, they're freaking kick-ass. And it's true, it's real true. Something that I really liked was, if I recall correctly, it's the book Atomic Habits by James Clear, which we will read at some point. It's an awesome book. Did finish it, but I'd like to read it again. It might be that one. It could also be Blink by Malcolm Gladwell, I'm not sure, so don't quote me on that one. But it was an experiment, or just a class, a photography class, where the one half of the student body was split and they had to take one perfect photograph, and the other group had to just take a bunch of photographs, 100 photographs. And the end result was the students who took 100 photographs had a better result. The best photographs they took were better than the single ones that the other group took, because they practiced, in essence. By constantly going through the process, even with failure, they learned how to do it right. Whereas the other group, they were focused on only taking one shot, one accomplishment. They overemphasized too many things, they didn't focus, and they didn't really get the process under control. They didn't get the feel of it, the feel of the cameras, the lenses, the focus, all that stuff that you got to do right. That comes from repetition. Repetition is a huge piece of the puzzle, I would say. So taking small victories is awesome. You'd be surprised a little bit, especially anything in your control. Make that a victory. Everything within your control. Make victories there before going outside. Because when you go outside of your control, when you go outside into the world, you're gonna hit failure. You're just gonna. But what's important is not to be resilient against it, to accept it where you need to, because what do they say? They say the courage, the courage to change things, the wisdom to accept things that can't change, and something like that. I can't remember the saying. So, but it's three things. Essentially, basically, be strong enough to change what you can, be wise enough to accept what you can't, and have the peace to know the difference. Something like that. So, yeah, man, small accomplishments can lead to something great. So keep at it. Don't give up. And what's most important, if you read James Clear with Atomic Habits, don't allow a good habit to break. Habit-forming behavior. That's important, really important. Keeping at with a good habit, making sure it forms in your mind, making sure that pathway in your head is formed up. Beautiful, beautiful. If you've got that laid in place, it's quite rock solid. It's very good for you. Well, if it's beneficial. If it's something bad, then it's not that good. So yeah, I've rambled on quite enough. So we're gonna get to the next one real soon. This has been chapter 4 with 100 Simple Successful Secrets 100 Simple Secrets of Successful People by David Niven Ph.D. Now, you see why I want my voice to be freaking automated. That's why. This is going to be terrible. See you on the next one.